So, if the election is fake, then what's really going on?
The end of America.
Oh, I had to comment on this. If you are unfamiliar with the gentleman that's on the screen before you, he goes by the name of Tariq Nasheed. Now, Tariq Nasheed has been on the internet for forever, and he's been one of the main race grifters out there, the preeminent internet race grifter. I mean, really, he outlasted a lot of the BLM weirdos, D-Ray and all the like. Yeah, Tariq Nasheed, he's just been going. I think he's most notable for his Hidden Color film. But before that, before he became, super Captain Black Woke Man, he did songs such as Wash Your Ass, as well as went to the Capitol in a pimp suit. And I kind of get the bit that he was going for, but he was so absolutely cartoonish, and the reactions that he was getting from the Caucasian federal employees that he was talking to was so deadpan that it just came off really, really buffoonish. Either ways, he finds himself at the Los Angeles Museum for African American History Museum and the like, and he finds himself befuddled, perplexed. Say what? This is our history? He says this is the first thing that he sees when he goes in, and my goodness, watch. Oh my God! The African American History Museum, like the first thing you see in LA when you walk in there is a Lizzo-sized behind, and it's tell us what, not Mahalia Jackson and James Cleveland or any, like, like real historical shit. And this is LA, mind you, right? This is Los Angeles. Like, if Jersey is, Sodom, then, LA is Gomorrah, clearly. Like, like it truly is a very, what's the word? Decadent place, all right? Opulence. But yeah, to be shocked and surprised by this, Tariq, I gotta say, is like, what do you? This is what they think. This is what they think. This is what they believe. Once again, when it comes to descendants, right? Because Tariq has this foundational Black Americans thing that he really tried to kick off to compete with Ados. And I'm sitting there looking at both of them like, yeah, freaking weirdos. But it's when it comes to descendants, right? Because he proclaims himself to be a descendant. So when it comes to descendants, the narrative hasn't been in descendant hands since forever, like even before MLK. Like the narrative, oh yeah, we can really use this and manipulate that history, and then allow other those who do not share that history to graft on to that history and use it as a means in which to destroy the country, the same country that these folks built, assisted in building. Collaborative effort, guys. Collaborative effort. Yeah, it's never been our story. It's been the media's portrayal of the story, and so many have just taken that and run with it. It's like, man, there's a reason YouTube stanked my channel, okay? Oh man. Oh, what's that? Oh, swag, son. And it's glitter. And it's in glitter. Jesus Christ. Oh man. I like, if I'm telling you, all the great men that I've known throughout my life, every man that I've ever known throughout my life, they influenced me through actions, right? Not particularly words, but if you were to go, particularly to my grandfather's house, Grandpa Henry. Well, before it got burnt down, but hey, man, you could have filled the entire museum with a ton of authentic and genuine, descendant history. As opposed, but when it comes to that, it's very complicated and very complex. But this right here, the whole swag thing, the big booty chick, and all of this just propaganda, and cultural, the cultural conditioning that I speak of all the time, like the properties of that cultural conditioning. I mean, yeah, this, like, I'm just like, why are you confused, Tariq? Like, why would you expect anything less? Let's keep it real. I don't know. I haven't been to, I like the museum thing. I got shit to do, but but one would hope that that one that was built, the Smithsonian one that was built, it carries itself with a little bit more dignity than this. But let's be real, culturally, dignity got thrown out the window the moment Waiting to Exhale came out, all right? And Terry McMullen was a gigantic thing, and feminism really got it going, baby, in the 90s and shit, and just completely destroyed, our families, and basically, descendant masculinity. Some of the strongest and most powerful masculinity there is. I mean, not to sit here and toot my own horn or nothing, but shoot, you're sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just like this, and what he says in his caption is, saying this is our history. Like, well, bro, yeah, honestly, when you don't have control over it, like when outsiders come in, and particularly the Joy Reids and these first generationers who are like, oh yes, America's just also racist, and you kind of gotta look at them like, bruh, like, your story ain't that story, right? But everyone's had complete and utter control over that story. And yeah, this is what those same people who, uh like, I really don't want to sit here and throw anyone under any particular groups under the bus, but yeah, I'm just saying, um have been able to, manipulate, cultivate, and condition what's perceived as African American or descendant history. These are the results. Sad, sickening, but not surprising, at least to this humble observer. So, with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you like it, toss it a like, dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub. If you enjoy my fantastic voice and you want to get videos like this every single day, share, because sharing is caring. And YouTube and Bitchute and like aren't the biggest fans of your boy over here. Very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications. Get something from Teespring. Check me out on Patreon as well. Links in the description. Actually go in the description box and do damage and speak. Let me know. What do you guys think in the comments? Yeah, man. Tariq, sorry, buddy. But yeah, this is exactly what, those who really, take the history that's at least in my blood for granted. Yeah, this is exactly what they think African, quote unquote African American history is. But you may disagree, and that's what my comment section's there for. Until the next one.
Jimmy, you're thinking with your dick.
I am not thinking with my dick.
Yes, you are.
No, I just think that
Put
she's
your dick away.
she's an emotional,
Jim.
interesting, caring girl.
Jimmy, that's your dick talking.